Om. 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 Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripatamaham vande paramanandamadavam sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13. We were to see verse 22. Earlier it was told, Purushaha prakritistohi bhumte prakrijan guna karanam gunasangosya sadasat yoni janmasu. Purusha, otherwise called Kshetradnya. Other synonym was that Para Prakriti, 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Means Chaitanya Sarupa Atma. Prakriti Stha, identified with the embodiment which is a product of Prakriti Maya. Prakriti Jan Gunan Bhumte. Gunas, Sukha, Dukha, Moha, all mental pratyas, all thoughts that emerge in our mind, which give us the experience of our samsara in terms of all these dualities and opposite each other. All our experiences, all that we know. Bhungte. Bhungte means enjoys or suffers. And Karanam Guna Sangose Sadasad Yoni Janmasu. Identification with this Sukha Dukha Moha, etc. is the cause of this Purusha in the sense of Jiva, Kshetradnya, in higher, lower embodiment and in between embodiment, depending on Papa Punya. Now this Purusha, which is nothing but Nayam Brahma. So that Purusha is further elaborated. Now, where you have to go to find out this Purusha? Nowhere else. Within you only. All that you do 24/7, is it not experienced by you? Yes. How do you experience that? Is it not through antakarana vrittis? Yes. No antakarana vritti will give any specific experience. No, without antakarana vritti, you will not get specific experience. Without experience, antakarana vritti, you will not get any specific knowledge. So it is through the channels of, through the medium of antakarana vritti or thoughts. So now, let us see how this Purusha, Chaitanya Rupa Atma, presently parading a Sukha Dukha Atmaka Samsari Jiva, how it relates to all these experiences. Actually, it doesn't relate. But from our standpoint of ignorance, when we view it, it appears as though this Purusha is related in terms of the Upadhis. 22. Upadrashtanumanta cha bharta bhokta maheshwaraha paramatmetya tichapyukta desmin purusha para upadrashta anumanta bharta bhokta maheshwaraha paramatma. Each word describes how this Purusha, Atma, is available to us in our embodiment, in and through our 24/7 experiencing. See, in Vedanta, when you ascertain Atma Swarupa, don't go somewhere else. Right now, here, in terms of right now, here, in terms of our every experience. So therefore, it says Upadrashta. Upasamipa, drashta seer, is the closest seer in the sense, see, just sorry for you, you may be aware of it. When a yajna, a sacrifice is being made, yajna is conducted, there are different ritiks. Hota, Advaryu, Udgata. Hota, Rigvedic priest. Advaryu, Yajurvedic priest. Udgata, Samaveda priest. Expert in that. Beside them, there is one more priest, Brahma. He is the chief officiating priest. Actually, the sacrifice is being conducted by these three rituals, three varieties of your rituals. That will mean. But this Brahma doesn't participate, doesn't do anything in the sacrifice, but he simply observes what is being done by all others. What for? Like a superintendent. What for? If by chance any mistake is done by anyone, he immediately prescribes the remedial measure to set it right. Because if such mistakes are not set right, the result of yaga will not come. So, like Brahma, how he closely observes, like that the Chaitanya closely observes our 24/7 experiences. In the sense, without that, no experience is ever possible. Upadrashta. Means though all our aspects are faculties of inner embodiment function, this Purusha doesn't do anything. Simply is present. And in his presence, they are going on. So that is a close observer. The three meanings can be taken here. Or other meaning is like this. See, you say, I see. Generally take as a body sees. But the body by itself doesn't see. Eyes see. Oh, I see. But I without mind cannot see. Mind sees. Mind without buddhi cannot see. Buddhi sees. Buddhi without Chaitanya cannot see. Who is the closest seer now? Chaitanya Upadrashta. Upadrashta. Or it can be this way. See how heat is inseparable from the fire. So like that, this room, Purusha, what does it do? It very closely objectifies all the experiences. So in various way, Upadrashta. Anumanta. Anumanta means one who gives consent, approves as it were. This Chaitanya, though it doesn't do anything, it appears as though it gives consent to anything that is done by the embodiment. In the sense, it doesn't stop, nor does it encourage. That is why Anumanta, Anumanta, as if gives assent, Anumodana, as it gives assent to this, assent to whatever that is being done. Or when the embodiment function, this Purusha appears as though he is conducive to them. Or when the embodiment engages with different activities, this Purusha never stops from any activities, as if it gives consent to them. Anumanta. Bharta. Nourisher. Nourisher in the sense, the existence to everything. The knowledge aspect in everything, Ananda in everything is because of the Purusha. So is it nourisher, great nourisher. Deha, Mana, Buddhi, for all it is. At the same time, it is Bhokta. Here, the word Bhokta should not be taken as a Bhokta in the earlier verse. There it was the one who enjoys or suffers. Here it is not that way. See, in our antakarana, varieties of experiences come. Buddhi distinguishes them. This is this, etc. In and through that, Chaitanya is imbued. And yet, each and every experience is distinct from other. So that is how it is bhokta, the different meaning than the earlier one. Maheshwaraha, Mahanishwara, Antaryami, the Atma of all, independent of everyone. Paramatma, literally Paramatma means exalted Atma. Acha, non-exalted Atmas are there? Yes. What is that? Body is taken as I, Atma. Indriyas are taken as I, Atma. Prana are taken as I, Atma. Mind is taken as I, Atma. Buddhi taken as I, Atma. Ahankar taken as I, Atma. Chota Atmas. Small Atmas. Compared to them, Maha, most exalted, independent of entire Upadhi, the Atma. So apyukta dehes means Purusha para. So that Purusha is para. He is superior to avyakta prakriti maya. So one who knows this truth gets freed from samsara. Ya evam veti purusham prakritim cha gunai saha sarvatha vartamanopi nasabhuyo vijayate. The one who knows truth, what truth it is? All experiences all experiences, all the, what is that? Sukha, dukkha, moha, etc. So these, one who knows as distinct from oneself, Chaitanya Atma. Veti Purusham Prakriti Gunesa. All our Sukha Dukkha experience samsara are at the level of pratyayas, experiences, the antakarana, inert in nature. Me, Purusha, Chaitanya, independent of them, makes them available for experience, but not afflicted by them. So that one. So therefore, Yaveti Purusham, Prakritim cha gunai saha. Along with Prakriti gunas means all our Sukha Dukkha, etc. belong to the good modification of the Prakriti, not to Purusha. Such a person, a jnani, one who is aware of one's own true nature, sarvatha vartamanaha api. Whatever lifestyle he may be adopting, brahmachari, maybe grahastha, vanaprastha, or a sannyasi, immaterial. Nasa bhuyaha vijayate. he is not born again. He gets freed from bondage. That means after gaining knowledge, what one does and how one conducts oneself in terms of lifestyle is immaterial. Of course, it is not accidental. It is guided by prarabdha. But there are no rules and regulations that jnani has to behave like this only as such. Jnani is a jnani because of his vision that me Chaitanya, Ananda Sarupa, free from sorrow. What is being done at Upar level is none of his concern because prarabdha does it. So jnani is concerned. So therefore, saha na bhuya abhijayate is not born again. So after exposure to this, it was Nayam Brahma, okay? Purusha like this, etc. One will think that, oh, I have understood now. I am Chaitanya, free from what it does, free from features upadhi. I am ever mukta. काम हो गया. बाद में क्या है? बाद में सेल फोन लेके बैठो, स्मार्टफोन लेके. Not that way. As per this, whatever you are discovered by the Shastras, you have to be aware of it directly. Oh, this is me in terms of my real nature. So what is ascertained? It's technically called Atma Sakshatkara technique. Aparoksha Anubhava has to take this. Aparoksha Jnana has to take this. This is me. See, look, when you say, I am hungry, do you experience hunger or not? First you experience hunger and then you know I am hungry, is it not? If you are busy somewhere, you are hungry, but you are not aware of it. Because experience has not reached there. So therefore, I am angry. First you experience anger and then you say I'm angry. Like that, if I am Paramanda Sarupa, should I not experience this first? That is called, means to be aware of, to experience Paramananda Swarupa. That is what is called as what the Atma Sakshatkara, Aparoksha Jnana, Aparoksha Anubhuti. So for that, certain method has to be adopted. If this mumukshu has got sadhana chaturya sampatti, intense vairagya, amanitwadi qualities, chitta naishchalya, with this exposure, with this much of inquiry, he can know what one's Sarupa is. But if that mind is not ready in terms of this, special effort need to be put forth. What is called as nididhyasana or dhyana. Depending on one's eligibility, different methods are being given now. Dhyanenatmani pashyanti kechidatmanam kechidatmanam anne sankena yogena karma yogena chapare. Kechit Kechit is some people. What do? Atmanam, oneself, one's swarupa. Atmana, by a mind which is well prepared by dhyana meditation. And so, dhyanena, by dhyana meditation, what they say, they directly experience their swarupa. In short, some seekers who are very well prepared in terms of their mind, they directly experience, are aware of their swarupa by dhyana. Now, what you mean by dhyana? What do you mean dhyana? We have seen many pictures. With the closed eyes, sit quietly. Is it not? Sitting quietly with closed eyes is not, it may be outward experience. It is not a criterion of dhyana. This fellow may be thinking 1,000 things. If eyes were open, his mind would have confined to what is in front of him. With the closed eyes, he'll be roaming around the world. What dhyana? Dhyana is constant and consistent thought flow about one and the same entity that is being meditated upon. In such instances, automatically the body becomes standstill. It withdraws itself from other all preoccupations. Mind becomes antarmukha, introvert. And what happens? That mind, which is withdrawn from all other preoccupations, becomes being free from all visheshas of the vishayas, upadhis, jagat, becomes just like Atma Sarup. As if Atma is reflected in it as it is. He is experiencing, being aware of. That is dhyana. I will read Bhashya portion, very important. What is meant by dhyana? Dhyanam nama. Whatever that is called as meditation is like this. Shabdadibhya vishayibhya, from the sense objects like shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha, sound, etc. Shrotradini, sense organs. Karanani, other indriyas. Manasi upasamritya. Number one, sense organs and sense organs of actions are withdrawn from their function. They are made to abide in mind. The mind may be roaming. No. Manascha. And that mind is what? Pratyak chetaitari. The Pratyak Atma, free from all visual attributes. Ekagrataya. Ekagrataya. Ekagrataya means as this with single pointed concentration. Yachintanam. Whatever that is thinking. Means by withdrawing the mind from all its preoccupation, having made it single pointed, free from attributes of Vishayas, wherein Chaitanya Atma gets reflected as it is. That Chintana, thinking is what? And that also like what? Taila Dharavat. Like oil when poured from one pot to other. How well? Continuous ribbon, unbroken ribbon is there of the oil, like that. No interruption of any other dissimilar thoughts. Yachintanam. Whatever thinking is what? Is Dhyanam. Of course, those who know Sanskrit, in Sanskrit there are phrases like this. Dhyayati iva bakaha. Dhyayati prithvi iva. Dhyayati iva prithvi. Dhyayanti iva parvata. That baka. Baka is Indian crane. As if meditating. You know what it does? In the lake or somewhere it is there, where water is there. There are fish around and it stands there, motionless, observing the fish nearby. The moment it comes within its reach, grabs it. Till then it stands still. So what is the standstilling? Withdrawing from other pursuits. Generally, this phrase Baka Dhyana is used for an act of hypocrisy. Poses as if meditate, but there are eyes on where fish. But here it is not that way. It stands still position that is taken. Means withdrawn from other pursuit. Dhyayati eva prithvi. I don't know if you have seen this or not. Of course, Bombay you can't see it. When you go to countryside, let us say, especially the monsoon, vast stretch of paddy field are there. Paddy is grown and slush green, and when there is even no breeze, see the scene. stand still field as if the earth is meditating. You can see, just feel like in Kerala, etc. Not even a whiff of breeze must be there. Not a blade of grass moves. That way. Then, Dhyayanti or Parvataha, as though mountains meditate, the distant ranges of hills stand still. It reminds of meditation. Means, in meditation, the mind is freed from its usual preoccupation. It is made stand still, wherein Atma Sarupa gets reflected. This can be done by highly eligible mokshas. If it is not possible, Anne Sankhena Yogena. Others by Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya Yoga here is like this. Appreciating the Chaitanya which makes us aware of the gunas, sukha, dukkha, etc., antakana vrittis, as sakshi. Sakshi. That is what it means. The gunas are in the limelight. They are totally out of them. They are out in dhyana. Here you are aware of it, but your focus of mind is on the Chaitanya Sakshi. So these gunas get relegated in the back. By practice, what happens? They go out of range of your cognition. Your mind is absorbed in the Atma Sarupa. Sankhya Yoga, not Kapila Sankhya Yoga. So that is Sakshi of all Antakana Vrittis. That is how it is. This is for Madhyamadhikari. Dhyana for Uttamadhikari. Sankhya for Madhyamadhikari. Video. Now one is not able to do this also. Then he says, Karma Yogena Apari. Others by Karma Yoga. Means not that by Karma Yoga they can meditate. By Karma Yoga, he prepares the mind and that mind applies to meditation. But one thing certain, you have to what? You have to make your mind absorbed in the Atma Swarupa. One may be direct, other may be through the gunas, third by preparing the mind in course of time, taking to direct method. Now there are some others who cannot take to any of these. They are incapable. What about them? Anne tveva majanantaha shrutva nebhya upasate Tepi cha atitarantev mrutyum shruti parayana. Anye, other than the earlier three varieties. Eva majanantaha. They don't know any of this at all. Not if they don't know, even told they can't know. But one thing is that they have got firm Shraddha in the Shastra and the Acharya Guru who conducts as per the Shastra. So therefore, whatever these masters, of course, which masters who follow Shastra strictly and who know Shastra totally, whatever they ask him to do, he will do. How high he doesn't know. Guru has to. So therefore, Annebhya Shrutva. Having received the instructions from others, who are, of course, who themselves are qualified people, not ordinary people. Upasate. For example, hey, do one thing. Do japa of Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahma. He doesn't know what is Aham Brahma, Aham Brahma, but he does it. In the course of time, the mind becomes pure. Slowly, Viveka dawns. Total Shraddha. But Shraddha is the one who has guided correctly. The one who guides him and knows everything. But this person, this person doesn't know what it is. That's why he gives, do this. That's it. Actually, this depends on the authenticity and eligibility of the one who guides. Otherwise, andhe naiva niyamana yatanda. For example, this transcendental meditation. I don't know, nowadays, not there was a time it was at the high level. Its founder, Mahesh Yogi. He was a sannyasi from the Himalayas. At Uttarkashi, there used to be a great Mahatma called Swami Tapovan Maharaj. He is the guru of Puja Swami Chinmayanji Maharaj. To him, to Tapovan Maharaj, Mahesh used to come often. And Tapovan Maharaj did knew that he is simply on japa and doesn't take to Vedantic inquiry. Out of kindness and love, he say, Dekho, this is not everything. This is necessary, but you have to proceed further. What answer is to give? This is what is told by me, by my Guru. End of it. This is what is told to me by my Guru, or the japa. So there is nothing wrong in that, but it will take its own time. Unless you divert somewhere. Levitation, this, etc. That is not what is said there. So, but the right type of person gives technique, he takes it. Tepi, even they, mrityum atidante eva. They also want cross or mrityu. Why? Now, Shruti Parayana. Here, Shruti is not Veda. Shruti here is whatever they have heard from their master. They have firm Shraddha in the master, and the master is guided properly, and they simply do it. In course, they also cross all the samsara. Actually, in the entire creation, anything and everything is combination of kshetra and kshetra. Purusha Prakriti. Independent. There is no something which is independent of the other. If you speak of creation Jagat, combination of kshetra and kshetra. Combination of Prakriti, Purusha. Combination of Paraprakriti and Apara. So this is highlighted now. Yavat sanjayate kinchit sattvam stavara jangamam kshetra kshetrajna sanyoga tadvidhi pardarshava. Any blessed thing that is born in the creation, stavara jangama, moving or non-moving, is born of sanyoga, combination of kshetra kshetra. There is nothing in this creation free from this combination of the both. And one who knows this truth gets freed from samsara. We'll take that next. Now we'll take one question that was remaining there.